Hello everyone, my name is Griff. It's been a while since I've done a video, but today I'm going to be going over the new Summon Showcase that was announced at Reset. As far as the past couple days have been going, I'm just taking a little break off, dealing with going back to school. I'll just do a quick recap of everything that happened. We have the end of the Doomsday Getaway event. All in all, I really like the story. We got announced the new event type, Twinkling Twilight, which is a Dragon Onslaught event was coming. But now we know what that is. It has been updated to have better rewards. It has Cassandra and Curran, so I was pretty sure those two were going to be on the banner. Honestly, I didn't think there was that much to talk about. I didn't really want to make a video on it because I feel like my video on Nadine and Nene's United Front was basically the same thing. But now we have a Summon Showcase banner that we can go over, which is a Gala remix. So we're going to go over that. Just briefly, before we go over that, let's look at the Worm Prince, because I think that ties in with the banner. We have Memories of Summer's Dusk, which is Paralyzed Punisher and Stun Punisher. Kind of interesting they warped this into one. I really like the art on it. The art is like the main reason to get it. I don't know if it's that great otherwise. All in all, seems pretty interesting. And then we have a Passion for Produce, which is skill damage plus 20% and dagger critical rate plus 12. So I don't think this print is that good if you're running Twinfold Bonds. However, I think this print is super good for a dagger if you're running Resounding Rendition, because then you get the extra 10% skill damage you need from Resounding, because Resounding only gives you 30, and then you get some critical rate as well. That's just for daggers, and on top of the normal critical rate of Resounding Rendition. It might be better than Twinfold Bonds. I kind of doubt it, but it might be. So I have to check the sim at some point. But as far as prints goes, those are the only two so far. Another thing I wanted to briefly touch on that I think I'm going to get my own video on at some point is it here? I don't know where it is. Here it is. They had another interview with the director, and one of the things that he mentioned, and honestly, a lot of this stuff was just recap for the most part. One of the things that they mentioned was the anniversary. And he says, I'll be able to tell you more things in the future details, but for now I can say that we're busy preparing a large update and various events and promotions to go along with it. We plan to make this event bigger celebration than we won't have for the first year anniversary. That to me is awesome, because I feel like the first anniversary was super big and super large, so I'm glad that they're making it so that this next one is going to be even better, even more like celebrated. I don't know what they're going to add. Maybe the Switch port? Maybe you did Smash? Both of those seem pretty cool. I don't know if they're likely, but they seem cool. But that's just me rambling about things that I missed while I was away. But now, let's get into the Summon Showcase. I don't know who... I know who's on this, obviously, because it's obviously going to be Cassandra and Curran. I don't know their elements. I don't know the weapon type yet. I know one of them's probably light, one of them's flame, because due to the event tomes that we get. So, let's see what we get. Gala Remix, the newly added adventures Yuta, Cassandra, Flame, and Yuta Curran will also appear in this next Summon Showcase. Okay. As an impasse, Summon Showcase may appear in this showcase as well. Okay. Edition 5-star rate, so let's look at them. Cassandra is a Flame Wand. The end of summer draws nigh, but I still look to the future. Okay. Let's see. Goldfish of the Heart. Okay. Oh, she's a staff, not a wand. She's a staff. Okay, she's a healer. Okay. Restores HP to all teammates and grants all teammates the fluorescent fish effect for 15 seconds. During Flesh and Fits, attacks will deal bonus non-element damage to foes based on 20% of the user's strength. This bonus damage is not affected by buffs or abilities, while shape-shifting, punishing effects, and will never deal critical damage or heal the user. Person will not stack. Interesting. So this actually isn't a regen ability. It just restores HP and then it gives that effect that's doing more damage. So interesting. She's kind of a hybrid in a way, I guess. And then her second refill, the Soul Cleansing, is straight up just a regen ability. She's competing with Halloween Lowen. I don't know how good this is going to do against Lowen, especially since it doesn't do bonus damage. But it's based on 20% of the user's strength, so I guess the more high-end you are, the better you're out at this. But I don't know. Let's see what her other things are. Recover potency, pretty normal. Flame taking damage equals 13% plus strength. If a team member is attuned to flame, increase their strength by 13% for 15 seconds whenever they take damage. Interesting. Okay, this might work with like Invoke, because Invoke there are times you actually have to take damage. It's not lethal damage, but you do take damage whenever he applies the stacks of Plague on you. So that could be something. I don't know how that's going to work though. Increases strength by 20% when HP is full. Okay, pretty normal. Stun resist, pretty normal. Increases the user strength by 30% when their second skill is available for use. Interesting. Okay, so it seems like what she wants to do is just basically what most of the others do is just they get both of their abilities full and then they kind of wait. But actually, that seems pretty good. Maybe she will have good damage because she says she has a 50% in-kit strength buff on top of her first skill, which is going to be doing about 20% strength buff. I don't know. She doesn't seem like super good because I think the thing that makes Halloween Lowen so good is that he has both defensive and regen options. He doesn't really have a lot of offensive options, but I don't think he really needs them due to how good Marth is. But we'll have to see how good she is. She might be good in speedrunning just for this skill, or maybe this skill is shareable, so maybe people will want that skill just to be shared. But we'll have to see. Oh no, pretty meh for me. I think you're mostly summoning for waifu here, but we'll have to see how she plays out in the higher elos of pubs. Next we have Curran. He's a light dagger. Okay. Well, I already really liked Curran the two out of the most because I really liked the math aesthetic. I really like characters that have masks on. I don't know why. It's just how I feel about them. But yeah, that's rough for me. I guess I might have to summon on this banner now. We have Lathna in the background. How long does this banner last for? Okay, last one the 14th to the 17th. Okay, so we have a few days, but yeah, I might be summoning then. I don't know. We'll have to see. His first ability deals light damage to enemies directly ahead. If the skill is used during Maskable Faith mode, Falth mode, it also inflicts paralysis. Okay. Maskable Falth, which has mini Jupiter on it. Activate Maskable Falth mode. If the skill is used during Maskable Falth mode, a variant called Shimmering Pinwheel will be used instead. Shimmering Pinwheel deals light damage to enemies directly ahead and inflicts stun. The skill can only be used when the lowest HP is 50% or above, and Maskable Faith automatically will deactivate when the users fall below 30% of their max HP. Interesting. Okay, so he has to stay at high HP. So he inflicts both stun and paralysis, which is why the print is as it is. Maybe the print will be gone. I kind of doubt it. We'll have to see. His co-ability is critical rate plus 10, pretty normal. Chain co-ability's energy equals shadow resist plus 8. Maybe he has some energy in fact, the next ability. Multiple skills hit equals energy up 2. Energized user every time Ricochet Bolt's skill hits enemies 10 times during the same combo. And how many times that hit? Interesting. That's kind of an interesting way to put it. I don't know how that's really going to work. He's poison resin. Energy equals strength plus critical rate. Increases the user's strength and critical rate as the energy level increases. The maximum bonus given when the user energizes 20% plus strength and 8% plus critical rate. That's crazy. That's super strong. Maybe he'll be able to... I don't know, like, see... One of the things that makes Pipple so good is the fact that he gets energized and he gets the bonuses for being energized, but he never expends it because both of his skills don't use energy buffs. Curran, on the other hand, he's definitely going to have at least 2 skills that use it because he's going to have the second part of his second ability and the first part of his first ability. Maybe it's like if he's low, then he has the critical rate buffs and he has all the strength buffs and that he can get back to full HP, but I don't know. Seems kind of interesting. I don't know if I'm going to summon for him, but I don't know. Because I already have Mitsuba. Sorry, not Mitsuba, Mitsuhide. And I already have Wukong. I already have Fleur. I actually have a promoted Fleur, so I don't know. We're going to have to see. The Gala character on this is Gala Prince. Okay, they don't have any dragon on this banner, but it's Gala Prince. I already have Gala Prince, so definitely not a reason to summon for me. His first skill is deals light damage and it creates a buff zone that lasts for 10 seconds and increases the strength of Adventurer's Side by 20%. It's pretty big. His second skill is takes super long to charge, takes about 2 minutes if I remember correctly. It deals light damage directly ahead, inflicts paralysis, increases the entire team's strength and defense by 15%, and grants us shield a one-time shield use that helps for less than 20% of their damage. He was really good in old expert and master High Zodiac rooms because he could use Exalted Glory right at the beginning of the quest with Chocolatiers, and then transform into a dragon due to one of his effects. And then because he was a dragon, he could just have Cupid with him and he could heal the team. He usually ran 2 of them, and they kind of instantly put him into overdrive doing that. So, yeah, I don't know how good he is now. A lot of people are running damage unit now, and I don't know how good that is, but we'll have to see. He has Shapeshift Boost Abe, which is a unique co-ability when in dragon form. Adds 10% to the damage modifier and extends shape to time by 20%. He has Shapeshift equals regen 6. I don't remember this being that good, but it's just something to think about. A little extra regen. Dragon's Resolve reduces dragon gauge depletion over time by 30% and increases attack range when Shapeshift by 10%. Pretty good. He has Sacred Sealed, which reduces susceptibility to poison curse, but known for a Gala unit. And then Draconic Charge fills 30% of the user's HP when their health drops to 30%. So the way that worked was that you just, like, if you get hit with the opening blast, your health would drop. You get your dragging mode, you'd go dragon, heal up with Cupid. But all in all, I don't know how good he is going to be now. We don't know. There is a new Agito coming up, and maybe Damage Unit will work there really well, or maybe Choco or Unit will work there really well. I don't know. All in all, this is kind of a more sleep banner for me, if I'm being completely honest. I think Cassandra is competing with Halloween Lowen, which, as I've said, I don't know how well this is going to work with her. Curran is competing with Mitsuhide, which she's already one of the best light units, especially one of the best light daggers. We can actually look at the DPS sim really quickly. Let's jump on that. And Gala Uden is kind of more sleeper than I think a lot of people give him for. I think that, I don't know if that unit's very good. He is the first character I gave a High Dragon weapon, because I gave him my High Dragon sword, so I could I started with that, and then I grinded Cupid with Gleo, and then I got his sword, and then I started with High Zodi. But all in all, you know, you look at the DPS sim, you have these two up here, which are obviously newer units, so I think Curran might be up here maybe. You have Zubache, which he is a character that relies on low HP, so not amazing, but let's see. Mitsuhide is top like 7, so we'll have to see where he competes with her, and then below her is Gala Uden, obviously. So I don't know how this banner is going to fare. I'm going to personally wait until probably the 16th or the 17th. 16th, right? Yeah, 16th, let's say. If I do summon, it will probably be on the 16th. You know, just get the stash up. Due to the event, we're not going to have that much stash going up, but you know, it's always good to see what I can get from that. All in all, though, Cassandra seems kind of a pass. I kind of want to wait to see more about Curran, and we already know about Galioon. Honestly, Galioon isn't used that much anymore, but we'll have to see, because there is a new Agito coming out. So, take everything I said with a grain of salt, except for Cassandra, because I'm pretty sure we all know how Cassandra is going to work. We all know how good Halloween Lowen is. If you don't have Halloween Lowen, which is a chance because he is limited, she probably is going to be the best healer, because I don't think Valentine's Hildegard is going to be that good. But that's going to be it for me for today. Thank you all so much for watching. I will be back with another video sometime this week. And yeah, like and subscribe. See you guys.